Mr. Platinum in 1989. I know it's been a long ass time since I've made a video, and God knows I don't even know why. But basically, I'm gonna be talking about a couple of things that I haven't been talking about in the last few weeks or whatever it is. But I'm gonna start off with tonight's Impact. Now, tonight's Impact, I wasn't very happy with it. It pretty much was like a big pre-show for the Monday night March 8th show that they're gonna have in 4 days. There are things that I did like, however, like Eric Bischoff again poking fun at Vince McMahon, and of course that Anderson dressed up as Kurt Angle, fucking priceless. Um, but yeah, most of the night just was like a build up for Monday. So yeah, I'm not gonna get in depth about that. Now, to talk about basically a couple of other things that have been happening. NXT. I really enjoyed the premiere. I haven't finished watching last Tuesday's show, this Tuesday that just passed. But I really enjoyed the premiere. I agree with what Truth Slayer said about it. Daniel Bryan, Bryan Daniel, whichever order the name is, I think was fucking great. And that's my first taste of Bryan Danielson. Now I've heard so much about him, as just like I heard so much about Nigel McGuinness. But I never saw a Nigel McGuinness match until he debuted as Desmond Wolfe. And knowing that Daniel Bryan, was on his way to WWE, I wanted to do the same thing with him. So this is my first taste of Daniel Bryan, and he is fucking excellent on the mic, everything, in ring wise. And I'm really glad that WWE is having this show on a more shoot style. They could have easily had him debut as some guy named Tornado and have him job out and all that stuff. But I'm loving that they're actually um, acknowledging his past accomplishments and acknowledging what the fans said when they heard that The Miz was his pro. So I'm really loving that. I mean, I think it's amazing that he got his debut against Chris Jericho, and Kurt Angle pretty much Desmond Wolfe pretty much got his debut against Kurt Angle. I think it's pretty awesome for both men. But Desmond Wolfe is in a big spiral that is TNA. I love TNA to death, but it's hard to get a real consistent push and be a top big guy in the long run. Whereas in WWE, they kind of build up towards that, and once you reach the top, you pretty much stay there for a while. You know, certain guys like Randy Orton and of course John Cena. So the way they're building Daniel Bryan, it really looks like they plan to make him a big top guy in WWE. And maybe this could mean a new era for WWE. They don't really have someone like Daniel Bryan, like a Daniel Bryan. If you watch this match against Chris Jericho, his backflip reversal from the turnbuckle, his dive to the outside, and it looked like you were watching a TNA ROH style match, um, instead of a WWE match, which is something that WWE does not have. All their matches pretty much have the same style, unless a guy like Evan Bourne or John Morrison is in there. But either way, I'm a big fan of NXT, and I'm all pro for it. Now, Christian losing to Ezekiel at the last ECW show, I don't know why they did that. I don't see what Ezekiel gains from beating Christian. I think they should have just had Christian go over so he could say that he was the last, champion and this and that, and just continue with that momentum to the Raw brand. So I was confused with that. Now, WWE has been changing some pay-per-view names. Survivor Series was one of the first ones announced, and now they actually released a schedule, and it looks like WWE is going to be putting out 12 pay-per-views this year, which I'm a big fan of. It seems like last year it was 14 or 15. I don't know. It just felt like you'll watch a pay-per-view and then 3 weeks another pay-per-view and then 2 weeks another pay-per-view. With having 12 pay-per-views a year, each pay-per-view is pretty much going to get about a month of build-up. I mean, even now, Extreme Rules is going to be the pay-per-view after WrestleMania. It's going to be a month after WrestleMania, which means we might not see some rehashed feuds like we do usually see in the Backlashes a couple years ago. For the last few years, I mean. So I'm more for more build-up time between pay-per-views and stuff like that, less pay-per-views. So I'm glad that that change has been made. Now, Rob Van Dam reportedly has signed with TNA. I think this is fucking huge, and I'm all for it. The only thing is, damn, TNA's roster is so huge. There's gonna be so much people that are not getting the proper. Wait, my phone is ringing. Yes, that's my ringtone. Hold on one second. Hello? Yeah, I'm gonna call you back, alright? I'm making a video. Cause I'm making a video. Alright, bye. So, basically, Rob Van Dam, it's just a big pool of guys, and so many guys are going to be used the wrong way. So it's just a shame. I don't even know how they're going to use Rob Van Dam. I mean, like I said, I welcome him, but it's just a big pool of a bunch of guys. Now, TNA has released Alicia Flash, Tracy Brooks, and Awesome Khan in these last few weeks. And I think it's sad to see Alicia Flash go. People were chanting "Future Legend" every time she was out there, and she never got used the way she should have been used. And she had a great run as Raisha Saeed, but things were just starting to get good with Flash, so that's unfortunate. Awesome Khan is Awesome Khan. There's only one freaking female wrestler like her, and it's a shame to see her go as well. Now I don't know what's gonna happen to the tag titles. If they have them drop it Monday or something, it's gonna be kind of unfair for Hamada. So I would like them to just replace her partner. But how do you decide who earns that title? You know, I don't know. I really don't know what's gonna happen with that. And Tracy Brooks, they really try to shuffle her everywhere as knockouts management, commissioner or whatever, as the official referee for knockout matches, the official lady of the main event mafia. They've tried to put her everywhere, and I guess they just ran out of ideas. So I'm not sad to see her go, and she doesn't seem sad either. You know, she appreciates the time that she did have in TNA. Now, Destination X looks like it's not going to be an all X Division pay-per-view from the announced card so far. So there goes that. But it should turn out to be a good pay-per-view. So far, the matches are pretty good. Ultimate X Division title match, Doug Williams versus Kaz, and there's also Beer Money versus Morgan and Supermax. Now, I find it funny that they're using Morgan to look like the conceited partner again, because I didn't think that we was gonna get that with these two. They did that last time he was in a tag team with Abyss, because he's kind of like a narcissist, if I said the word right. So I didn't think they were gonna do that this early, but it seems like they are doing it. Either way,